Currently 6 PM, good old sunny Clacton-on-Sea, and this is when I like to go for my walk, my daily walk. Nice and quiet, waves are a little bit rough today, lots and lots of seagulls. I'll turn the camera around and I'll quickly show you. As you can see, lots and lots of seagulls hanging around. And that's about it, people, just me and the seagulls and the beautiful sea. A little bit choppy. Sun's just going down up there, as you can see. Probably a little bit dark this footage because of the way the sun's setting. Waves are coming in. It's going to be a storm. It's been very weird, the weather lately, so we had a lot of snow earlier and then it's just bright sunshine, so that's why I've decided to come for a walk now as well. Bit of a weird video, I know, but now it's the beginning of April, you wouldn't expect there to be snow. I wish I caught it on camera earlier, but I didn't really think about making a video, and I just thought, why not come for a walk, do a little video and have a little talk about it. Let's walk down these steps anyway, because as you can see in the background there's some big waves crashing. But it's beautiful sunshine, and it's not actually that cold, but this morning it was freezing. It was actually nearly 0 degrees. So let's go capture some waves, and I'm going to walk down to the Martello Tower. I'm going to have a little talk about the Martello Towers. There's actually 2 in Clacton, there's a few in Jaywick as well. But Clacton has something special with one of the Martello Towers. I'm going to jump up and I'm going to video that for you. I'm going to show you the footage of one of the Martello Towers, Martello Tower F. And the reason why it's special is because it has a drawbridge, and it's the only one with a moat all the way around it. But I'll talk about that more when we get up to Martello. Right, but first let's go have a look. Let's get a closer look at these waves, people. So I'm telling you that it's just such weird weather today. Beautiful sunshine, but it's really choppy. It was snowy earlier, and we are getting some big boy waves. So let's see how close we can get with it getting totally soaked. We'll wait for a couple of big waves to come in. There's one coming now. There's one coming. I'm going to get soaked. This one here, look at this one here. This one is going to be a big one. I'm going to get soaked here. I'm going to get close. Just for the video. Oh! Right, before I walk up to Martello, we are right next to Martello Tower F. You may be a little bit confused why I keep saying Martello, because obviously Martello Beach is down that way. We was just over there, so I thought it makes sense just to cut up here and quickly show you Martello Tower F and have a little speak why this is a special tower. So straight away what you will see is you'll see a little watchtower on top as well. So they used to sit up there and watch out at sea, because as you can see there is a fence all the way around this, and there's no way for them to actually look through the building out to sea. So they had to put a little tower on top. Now, what actually makes this building really special is it's the only Martello Tower that has a moat around it and 2 drawbridges. Now, we can't see it because of the fence, but I will go and jump over the fence so you all can have a quick look at it. I don't supposed to, but we ain't breaking entry or anything. We're just going to hop the fence, and I'm going to show you the drawbridge and the moat round it. Another fun little fact about Martello F is in the 80s it was a children's zoo, so you could actually come here, go inside, see the history of the building and look at some animals. But then it got shut down in the 80s. I don't know why. I'd love some of these Martello Towers to open back up so we could all go and explore and have a look inside them, because what a great video that would make. It's the only reason why I haven't really made a video on the Martello Towers, because you can't go really look inside them because they're all locked up. But before we go have a look inside, I'm going to read the little sign down here, and then we'll hop the fence and have a quick little look at the drawbridge and the moat. I know I don't supposed to, but I ain't hurting anybody. It's not like I'm breaking entry or vandalising or doing any criminal activity. So let's quickly read this sign. The Martello Tower Trail. Martello Towers were built on the southern and east coast during Napoleonic Wars to defend the coastline. East Coastline Martello Towers. In response to the threat of invasion from Emperor of France, Napoleon Bonaparte, sorry my French is terrible, and his armies, 29 towers were built from Clacton-on-Sea to Aldborough between 1809 and 1812. So these are really, really old, people. That's over 200 years old. We're in 2021 now, and they were built between 1809 and 1812. So it was these were built 100 years before the war. But obviously they were used for the war. And this is Tower F. The construction. The walls of the tower were built with 750,000 bricks and are 2 to 3 meters thick, between 8 to 12 feet. It was protected by dry moat and drawbridge, and armed with 3 cannons on the roof and a 3-gun battery on the cliff edge, which crashed into the sea in 1883. Modern day use. Tower F has had a varied existence, which has included being used as a Coast Guard lookout. So maybe that's what that is up there. Maybe it was for the Coast Guard lookout. Maybe that was built later. Where was I? Coast Guard lookout. A museum by the Royal Naval Auxiliary Service, and as a restaurant. The tower is currently home to a children's petting zoo in the moat and a cafe inside. Well, unfortunately, it ain't a children's petting zoo anymore, which is a shame. But yeah, it's been home to a lot of things, and it's over 200 years old. I ain't going to read the rest of that. Well, let's just go quickly hop the fence, and I'm going to show you the drawbridges and the moat, people, because it's really interesting. So straight away you'll see the little sign: zoo rules, no food of any kind to be brought into the zoo, no running, no smoking, children remain the responsibility of their parent or guardian at all times. And just take a look at this, people. I'm a little bit out of breath because I had to hop the fence, like I said, but look, a drawbridge going to Martello F, absolutely stunning, and a dry moat all the way around it with a wall. So this is probably the most protected Martello tower I've ever seen. So you have to, there's the entrance, people walk down there, and there was a second entrance, so you can walk along here, come down the drawbridge into Martello Tower F. Now there is another drawbridge like this, but round the other side, and we can't really see that. I can't actually get down to the moat, so this is all the footage I can really show you. But I'll lift the camera up so you can all get a close look. The old metal hanging out of the wall there. Just think, this building is over 200 years old. Locked up. I wouldn't attempt to go in it anyway, because if I went in it then I would be breaking the law. I ain't in any building, I've just hopped a fence, that's all I've done. Right, I'm going to head down to Martello Beach now. We'll take another quick look at the other tower was there, and then I'm going to think about ending this video. Just check that out. Before we actually go down to Martello Beach, I just wanted to show you this garden, which is right next to Martello Tower F. Martello Tower is just over there, and the reason why I wanted to show you this garden is it's pretty amazing with all the statues in it, but they're actually trying to raise money for charity. So raising money for Clacton National Animal Welfare Trust. We really appreciate your donations, thank you. And I just want to quickly show you in their garden, so you can actually donate them money. We're not going to go in there obviously because this is somebody's property, but just check out the statues in this garden, people. Absolutely crazy. How many other people do you know who have something like this in their garden? So throw some change in here. I do have my wallet on me, so I think I'll get that out and I'll throw some change in there. Just check out all the statues. So let's throw some change in there. Going to a good cause. Very nice looking property, quite an old property. Actually got an old telephone box. I haven't seen one of these for years. Last time I see one of them was up in London. They're all gone now. Anyway, let's head over towards Martello Beach. Just check out the view behind me, people. This is Martello Beach, and this is why I bang on about it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's pure sand. It's like going abroad. It's like being in Spain when it's nice and hot. And what's nice about it at the minute is there's no tourists. It's completely empty. It's my own private beach. I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get a good look at Martello E now. So there you go, people. There's Martello Tower E in all its glory, right next to Martello Beach. Just check out that view. Absolutely beautiful. Just look how nice it actually is in Clacton. Beach patrol hut there in the summer, lifeguards sit on that, look out to the ocean. So something interesting, last time I actually had a look at these towers, these were covered up with concrete, and if we actually go around to the other side, there is actually a little scaffold. Let's climb over the wall, just got to climb over the wall. There is actually a little scaffold up, so I wonder if they're actually doing work inside and if they're going to turn it into a museum. Now I do think the one of the towers in Jaywick is actually a museum, but it isn't open at the minute. So maybe they're going to do that with this one in Clacton and turn it into a little tourist attraction, because I can't see any other reason why they would put this up now and start doing work to it. Absolutely crazy structure. And if they do turn this into a museum, I will definitely 100% come back and video it all for you. Let's actually read what this sign says over here. So as you can see, we've got two signs here. We've got one on the right, but this one here is actually about Martello Tower E. So let's quickly read that. It says basically the same thing as the other one, Martello Tower F, but it has something a little bit different here. The French armies were famous for living off the land. Martello Tower E was constructed between 1810 and 1812 along with towers D and F. Its purpose was to work alongside those towers in protecting the vulnerable and local farmland. Consequently, this area was very heavily defended. So there would have been a lot of soldiers at this tower, being right next to the beach and being right next to the land. And this is just open, so any enemies would have been able to see this tower. So this is why it was heavily guarded. Now, this sign over here on the right is something a little bit totally different, and this is history in itself as well. This is history in itself, and this here talks about Clacton Pier. I'm not going to read everything. I'll just let you all have a quick little look at that. So this talks about the history of Clacton Pier. You can see one of the first pictures of Clacton Pier. Theatre, cinema, the old cinema. There's a little map there of the two towers. There's Martello Tower F, Martello Tower E, Westcliff Theatre. I do believe that building there is the old train station. There's the cinema, Clacton Pier. I've just put a random ship there. There's a few old pictures there, original photos. And over here on the right is Butlins. So there used to actually be a Butlins here. Let's read what that says. So, Butlins arrives. The second Butlins camp to be built. Billy Butlin bought the West Clacton estate in 1936. The area already contained miniature golf courses and a boating lake, with Billy Butlin adding an amusement park and opening it in 1937. He then went on to build the new holiday camp on another part of land, opening the doors to campers on the 11th of June 1938. The camp originally catered for 1,000 campers, and this was increased to 1,500 the following year. I'm not going to read all that because otherwise my video will be so long. But yeah, come and check it out and read it for yourself, people. What I can do, if you want to read it, is you can just push stop on the video, read that bit, the wartime camp, then the growth of the years, the final Butlin years, a new era, and present day. And I say present day with kind of a sigh, because Butlins, the towers, a lot of structures and that have been boarded up. The Butlins is gone. A lot of buildings are being knocked down, and obviously because of COVID, it's kind of ruined everything. So as you can see, the sun is setting. So before it gets dark, I'm going to have to end this video. It was a bit of a weird video. This was just a spur moment. I was having a walk and I thought, why not do a video for you, mainly about the towers and about the weather. So if you did enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe for more content. I will have more exploring videos and other content coming onto the channel. So like I say, if you do like this sort of thing, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.